What's going on, everybody? It's Childish. We're back at it again with another Summoners War video. Today we're going to be hopping into Guild Wars with some of those Benchwarmers that we recently built up in the last free rune removal. We got a couple of them, but we'll just showcase the runes for the three main that I'm looking to test out here. First one up being Avaris, the Water Anubis. Now, of course, if you guys saw the previous videos, we talked about just my current state of the account and what kind of things I'm looking to do. And of course, if I can't pull the monsters that I need, I have to figure out some other monsters to build, some alternatives in order to counter what I currently see in the meta here. So of course, Varus here with all the perna based comps or eladriel based comps, that there was some kind of revive mechanic out there. I went ahead and built him, and we're going to go ahead and see what we could do. Now, he is unskilled, but I think he should still do pretty decent. If you guys are not familiar with him, basically he provides that soul destroyer type of ability that does not allow anybody to revive. He has a hit point disturb and a branding effect on his two skills respectively. The cool thing about him is that with both skills, they are attack scaling, and they do a lot more damage as the enemy's HP becomes lower here. So the goal is to possibly speed tune him with one of my other units here to provide a little bit of DPS, and of course have him try to finish the other unit out by means of his first or second skill. Obviously the branding ability is going to help out with the DPS if you don't have that defense break on him, but either way we should do relatively well. Now again, we don't have any skill ups on here, so it's going to be a little bit on the interesting side here. Now, speaking of units that don't have skill ups, our next one up that we're going to showcase is Harmonia, the Fire Heart Magician. Now this is one that we've heard countless times in the community. If you don't have this one, please build it. For the same reason as we stated prior to for Avaris and those molong perna compositions, this is what we're going to use to combat that molong. Again, this is something that I see countless times, and I'm sure you guys see it in the upper ranks there of Siege. We have people that are setting up towers that literally have 5 molong compositions or 5 CR Orion compositions, or if you're on the 4-star category, they got the Garo Orion Susano composition. You know, they're always like locking it down with one team, and you basically have to be able to counter it. So again, we had to build a couple of new units and try to test it out. Now this one here, we do have a couple of skill ups, but unfortunately we don't have that third skill max out, so it's gonna hurt a little bit. And then just to make things even worse, we have ourselves some pretty decent stats, but unfortunately we do not have it on a violent set here. So again, if you can't get a violent nemesis set on here, I definitely recommend a double nemesis aspect, so you can take advantage of the attack bar manipulation that you're going to be able to obtain after that molong brings his third skill into here. So it should be pretty interesting. We do have quite a bit of resistance and accuracy to try to land that sleep, but again, no skill ups here, so it's gonna be it's gonna be interesting to see how things go if we cannot take out somebody, you know, right from the get-go there with that third skill from Harmonia. So then next one up that I'll go ahead and showcase, and I'm going to go ahead and try to bring him in. This is the last one you guys saw. We got Varus up in here. Varus being one of those really unique monsters that you don't see used all too often, but I think it's going to be super fun. Again, if you guys are not familiar with this unit, we get the opportunity to do some pretty decent damage based on the first skill with the attack skill and speed, but it also has the mechanic of providing a critical hit when you stun. So as you might have guessed, here we're running a critical rate rune. Critical rate rune with a super OP rune, mind you. I mean, that's pretty intense right there. Going double revenge will here to see what we can do and possibly set him up in certain compositions where he is going to be that neutral element and going to be able to generate a couple of additional turns. And then of course we'll bring a couple of other units that are of the same element but have an elemental advantage over the opponent, so that we can, you know, force the damage on him and of course try to take out that DPS before it takes us out. So without further ado, let's get right into it. For the first comp, as weird as it looks, I think we're gonna have to bring something that is just as weird, if not weirder, right? We're gonna bring in Avaris to go ahead and start it off with that crazy lead. We'll use Chandra as basically our healer, healer slash damage dealer slash stunner. And then we're going to go ahead and bring in Varus to fill in that gap there for that dark element. So that dark element is going to allow us to let Perna focus it down. And then of course we'll have Grago as well. It can get a little crazy if the Orion does provide a defense break on somebody else and Grago goes for it. But again, I think we should do okay. I'm feeling like RNG is going to be on our side. We're running that resistance lead, and you know, even if we get hit, we do have the defensive bonus that we're going to be able to take on. And if he does get hit, we do have this passive ability that's going to allow us to gain a little bit of health here. So I'm hoping that between all of that mechanic, we're going to have this like double stun Chandra plus Varus equals GG. That's the goal. That's the goal. Okay. Then downtown, we'll just have some fun with some of our YOLO comps. I've been really digging the new Rika build. The Varad Rika Gemini has been really fun. I don't know if I showed you guys a while back. I finally did the change, getting the will on her. So now she is super crazy tanky. There are a ton of great defensive stats there to keep her alive for those long, drawn-out fights in RTA. And, of course, we have a little bit of attack to help out with the DPS as we creep up into the later stages of the match. But more importantly here, she's on will, so she doesn't get wrecked at that first go-around here. So, obviously, it's all about Orion here. If Orion derps, we win. If Orion gets the perfect defense break and Perna does what he does best and stuns it up, then yeah, this is it. Okay, this is it. Stop already. Stop already. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the braining in if we can. We may be in a bad situation here because we're gonna have ourselves. I mean, if we kill it, we can kill Perna right now, right? But the goal is not to do that, right? So should we stun? Should we try to stun here? I guess it really doesn't matter. Like this is one of those scenarios where we kind of set ourselves up because Chandra is a little bit faster, or is not as fast as Avaris was, so fail, right? Fail. Talk about speed tuning here. So I guess what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm just going to go ahead and try to do some damage here, take it out, and we'll get the, we'll try to get the stun. We'll probably get the stun on Orion if we can. We get a violent proc here. And then hopefully, oh, there we go. So GG. No stun though, no stun. But we did get a stun there. There's a double hit. There's a double hit. All right. Get the stun right there. There it is. We're going to keep on stunning it up and just take it out. Oh, no, it wasn't enough. So, again, that's all right, though. Obviously, with the... ooh, yeah, let's go ahead and reload this. With that aspect of this immunity from Grago, we're not going to be able to lock him down. But, again, he's going to be super squishy. He's really relying on that Perna to do work here. So, let's go ahead and let's stun him up if we can. Oh, no stun there, but that's all right. Can we get Orion here? Actually, the DPS was not too bad there. Unfortunately, we lost that hugging aspect, but that's okay. Let's try to get the stun right now. We got it, and now it should be GG. So take it out. And as you guys, if I didn't mention it already, whoa, we lost our we lost our Chandra. If I didn't mention it already, oh my God, holy cow! There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Avaris coming in for the W there, saving my life. Dude, that Grago was something else there. Some pretty stick stats. And I don't know if did he have a vampire set or not? Because I feel like if he had the vampire set, like a vampire revenge, he probably could have wrecked us there. But okay. So this is the exact scenario that we do not want to be in when you have that shield subset that's going to provide us a way of keeping that will. So we might lose this fight. I think we're going to lose this fight. Yeah, I think we're going to lose this fight. We honestly, if we want to use some of these units later on down, we'll go ahead and stop the match here, as we're going to lose. We probably will lose Gemini unless we get super lucky on the stuns. Well, I don't know if it's going to happen, but I mean, obviously they got the sustain there from the eladriel. He can violent proc. I mean, a lot of things that can happen right now. So not feeling too good about it. Let's get the defense break in if we can. And try to stun that Theo. Not luckily enough, but again, can we get the lock? Oh wow, I think that's going to be GG. If we lose Gemini, we'll go ahead and stop it out. No stun. Come on! Oh my God, so clutch. I messed up though. I should have done the stun on eladriel. I'm gonna try to stun him right now if I can. Oh my God, this game's too good to me. This game's too good to me. Let's get the defense break in. Let's get it ready for Miss Rika to do work. Wasn't able to do it, but that's all right. We got the sleep. In order for us to land even more dots, this guy is not going anywhere. Holy cow. We're gonna get it in. We can't lose this now. I mean, unless Theomars does what Theomars does best. We'll probably lose Gemini, but that's okay. If we can somehow manage to get some sleeps and Theomars doesn't do what he does, then we should be good, right? But again, just considering what happened that last match, like, we definitely deserve to lose this. But it looks like we're not going to do that. So, kind of crazy, but again, we got the W. We got the W. That's what we wanted. Considering how crazy it kind of got on that last fight, I'm looking to do one of the harder matches now. And so I took a look at the current lineup here, and it looks like Ant is running that #1 spot with this crazy LD composition here. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can get lucky. As you guys probably saw early on there, we've already won the match, so it doesn't really matter what happens. But we're going to see if we can take this weird comp and knock them out if we can. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and use Varus downtown. We're gonna bring in Harmonia here. I think this might be the optimal situation for Harmonia. We bring in Harmonia and let Molong do his thing. We get the attack bar manipulation. We'll go ahead and use a third skill to bring Perna's HP down a little bit, and then hopefully Avaris will be right then and there to go ahead and finish it off with that second skill, taking him out. Now we do have that heal on Harmonia, but again, she's not on a violent set here, so we gotta be a little considerate of who we decide to bring in there for the last spot. I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do, just to make it a little bit fun, since it's one of our newer units that we played around with here, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in Camilla, because Camilla, remember, even though we're gonna have all these additional turns, all these additional chances for that Artemil to do damage there, he has that aspect of possibly critting with his passive, and if he goes for Camilla, Camilla is not going to get stunned, right? If he lands a critical hit, it'll be taken off here. So I'm hoping that the RNG from that will allow us to take him out. Obviously, we're gonna go from Perna to Molong to Artemil, which is kind of scary because generally you want to, take out Artemil right away since he's just super annoying. But we're hoping that the aspect of the resistance help us out to keep us alive. I don't know, though. I don't feel too good about it. But again, we're going to go ahead and try to see what we can do. It's going to be a little interesting. But we do have, because we don't have a defense break, but we do have the hit point disturb from Avaris to go ahead and help out. Once we get Artemil a little bit low, he won't be able to heal himself out really fast there. So let's go ahead and grab that Harmonia. And then up top, we'll play around with just one of the standard compositions here. Let's go ahead and bring in Mr. Chilling. I guess it really doesn't matter we do Chilling, right? Because we don't have any beneficial effects to bring. Let's do our, well, I guess what we can go ahead and do, we can bring in Varus once again, right? Let's go ahead and bring another stun mechanic here. I guess the stun mechanic really doesn't matter because we have to deal with the, we're going to have to deal with the passive from Ragdoll. But of course, if we go for Ragdoll right away, it should be pretty fun. Just try to take him out right away so we don't have to deal with that again. And generally, we obviously run that Chilling in there for the beneficial effects steals, but it's all good. We should be able to knock this out. Let's go ahead. Should we try to stun? I mean, might as well, right? Let's go ahead and try to stun this. She has that resistance leader skill, so it's going to be a little hard to get that in, but that is okay. As long as we don't get wrecked here. Okay. Let's get the defense break in. Because we do have Kamoon getting ready to follow up. No luck with regards to Kamoon. We'll go ahead and try to bring in this first kill. Again, we're going to go ahead and try to stun. We want it. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're getting a little bit of extra DPS there. I don't know if you guys saw. Not too bad of numbers there by that Varus. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's go ahead. Should we stun? Should we defense break? Let's try the defense break. Oh my God, rip. I know I should have stunned. I hate this game. Okay, never using the defense break again. His accuracy is probably too low. We didn't consider that aspect of accuracy here. We need to keep this guy locked down because we don't want him to do that crazy torrent. With that, if that skills up. Oh crap. Okay, no, we're not good. I was gonna say we're good, but we're not good because this skill is not gonna. Okay. Oh man, this is interesting. If we don't take him out, the attack bar manipulation might push him higher enough, and he's gonna do his torrent. Okay, let's try it out. Oh my God, we are so lucky. I'm not even going to waste any time with that first skill. I'm just going to take it out and just go with it. So, okay, Varus is holding up, but as you guys can see, landing all the resistance there. I mean, it's a resistance party. That's basically what's going on there, but kind of interesting. We got quite a bit lucky there from that Varus being able to counterattack and lock that unit down. We were able to take it out, so at least we're going to get a draw, right? At least we're going to get a draw. So here we go. Reckless Assault is in. Our strategy is definitely, coming in here. Let's go ahead and use this skill. Is that going to be enough? Oh my God, you got to be kidding me, man. That is not what I was looking for. I don't even know if it's even worth going for Perna right now because we have to deal, we don't have, I completely forgot about Eladriel doing his thing. But we got a second. We got an additional proc here. So now let's get the branding in. Is it going to be enough? Oh, there it is. Avaris with the KO. Let's clean out. Does it even matter? Does it even matter who I do? I mean, obviously we don't want that defense breaking, but molong's not going to do a ton of damage, right? Let's go ahead and cleanse. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and cleanse this one. We'll go ahead and heal. Molong, I don't know. It's going to be interesting here. Get a sleep one time. No sleep. Now let's go ahead and take out molong. I'm not looking forward to this because he has that heal mechanic. We really need the hit point disturb from our Varus to come into play here. We need to land it so that Artemil could waste his turn, which he wasn't able to do, and now he's probably going to heal it up. Oh, that's awesome. Come on, violent proc one time. No! Oh, stop! Don't heal. Oh my God, so brutal. Okay. So this is not looking good. As long as Harmonia doesn't get whacked. Oh, never mind. Okay. Do we sleep? No sleep. Okay. Oh my God, this is so bad. This is so bad. The hit point to serve is in, but it's not going to be enough. We're going to lose Harmonia. We might not be able to finish this one out, but I'm definitely going to try. We really need that violent proc. We didn't get the violent proc, unfortunately. We needed that hit point disturb, so now we're in a little bit of a situation. You know, it's really not looking too good. The counterattack is probably going to allow that Artemil to take it out. So let's go ahead and save Avaris probably for another fight here. We lost Harmonia, but again, that's a shame because I feel like we could have done a little bit better had I actually had a violent set and got lucky with the Harmonia. But we didn't account for the fact that Artemil was ready to go on that heal. Really messed it up on that speed tuning there, but nothing we can really do. It was fun either way. For the last fight, I was able to find a Vivid Shell up in here, so naturally I was wanting to play around with Harmonia since they both have, you know, skills that are going to be playing around with, like the heal and the attack bar, manipulation by means of my Nemesis, and of course her third skill. We weren't able to do that, unfortunately, but again, now we're just going to have some fun. We got the victory, we got the draw. Now let's see what kind of DPS we can mess around with on that Avaris here. So I want to point this out because I probably didn't showcase it at the beginning of the video. This is that Rage set that we were using, a hybrid set that we were using on Camilla a while back. And then I threw on a Blade set for him to help out with the critical rate. If you guys saw him a couple of days ago, he was running a broken set that was sitting at about 62% critical rate and 190 critical damage. So obviously with the damage potential of his first and second skill, being able to do extra damage when the skill's low, it's still going to be not as reliable because our critical rate is not where it needs to be. I'm a big fan of trying to keep it as close as to 85, if not higher, as possible, so it can be reliable versus the elemental advantage, the unit that we're going to be going up against. But either way, what I went ahead and did was switched out a critical damage rune for this blade rune here. I love the effective HP on there, and when I think about the synergy or like just the overall like stats of my other rage runes here, I feel like this goes right in hand with this set. When you think about this unit, it can do so much damage potential, and it has the soul protection ability when you take a unit out, but it still has, you know, some not so great of base HP. I mean, it's a little above average, a little below average here. So obviously I should be considering the value of effective HP with this unit and seeing what I can do to keep him alive. We do have the soul protection, so it really shouldn't matter, but you guys know that aspect of violent procs and what can happen if things don't go your way. So I want to kind of leave him with that fail safe by means of the effective HP here. So this time around, we don't give a damn about the effective HP. We're gonna get up in here. Sorry for all my younger cats out there. Family friendly, right? We do not care. We do not care about our effective HP right now. We're gonna go up and get up in here and just try to see what kind of damage we can do with the current stats that we have, right? So let's get our Galleon here. This is our Violent Shield Galleon, and we're going to be bringing in Orion. We're hoping that Orion will give us the first turn. The speed, obviously, from the Avaris is not going to be good, but we really need to take out that Vermos right away since it can cleanse our defense break, so that's going to be kind of scary. Downtown, what can we do? I mean, obviously, we've already done a couple of Lucians, so should we have some fun here? Should we have some fun with some other units? Let's go ahead and bring in, should we do Draco? We have Draco up in here. Draco I actually ruined after the free removal. I'm bringing out all the stops here. Units that we generally don't use all too much. Let's go ahead and bring in Ethna And we got ourselves a defense break, and then let's go ahead and do, yeah, should we do, let's go ahead and do, yeah, so double attack bar with the HP lead and our immunity here. So we're stacking it up. I mean, they're stacking it with the Chisoon and the Hodam. We can stack it up too. It's no big deal. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. We should be fine. Obviously, they don't have any attack bar booster there. So again, I'm not really being too aggressive with that. All I really care about is this first fight right here, trying to get ourselves that defense break if at all possible. Come on, get that defense break one time. We did get it in, so if we don't land it from the time to loot, that's okay. So here we go. This is it. The test of your might. We have the defense break. We got the attack buff. Everything is set in place, but the HP is not. It's super high, so it may not be. We may not be able to take it out. But either way, we're gonna try. Here we go. 17, 10, 7, 10, 16K. A total of, what is that? 40K? Correction. No, like 35K. In order to take it out there. So not too bad, not too bad. The damage potential is good. And as you can see, even if he goes down right now because of Vivid Shell's third skill there, we're okay because he has that soul ability, right? So let's go ahead, let's reduce her attack bars, and we will leave this unit to go ahead and take out with our, oh, what happened? Oh my god. Okay, so I got a little scared. I'm like, what happened? I thought he was gonna live. Okay, we probably should have gone for Vivid Shell there, but okay. Come on, Orion. Do your Orion things. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. We need a defense break. Yeah, let's get the defense break in. The defense break is in. Now we're going to set it up. We're going to take out that Vivid Shell because it done took out us. If we don't take it out, we got the violent. We got the stun on her. Oh, man, we weren't able to take it out. And now we're going to have to. Oh, no, Avaris. Avaris, you got to be kidding me right now. Like, that is not what we were looking for. But again, we might be able to do this. We might be able to do this. Orion needs to do what he does best. Let's go ahead and put this defense break in and get a violent proc one time. Okay, lock her down at least. Lock her down. Okay, well, she's locked down. So we just need to get our, well, we need to do some additional turns here. Oh my gosh. Hold on a second. Let's go ahead. Let's try to, we got the attack buff and the defense break. Let's try to knock out that shield. Come on already. Come on already. Oh my god. I'm feeling like we have to use the first go just to kind of wind her down, but considering we have this unit to follow up and he didn't put his shield up, take it out. Oh no, super close, super close. Okay. So the immunity is in. Now we're gonna have to wait a little bit. But we should be okay. We should be okay. I guess it's not using that. I noticed that it's not using that third skill. Maybe that's because her HP is so low. She can't take advantage of it? I don't know. Unless she's like my Harmonia and doesn't have any skill ups there. What's going on? Come on already. Take it out. Take it out. Oh my god. One more hit. One more hit. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. So now we should be set, right? If we lock this down, we don't remove the shield. But I think we're going to be okay. If we have, there might be a little bit of a, I honestly, I shouldn't be doing this. I should not be doing this, but if we lose, we lose. It really doesn't matter. We're just having fun with it. So I feel like this Kamoon, if there was ever a time where Kamoon can turn it up a notch and kill me with his auto, like this would be the time. But my Orion, he's feeling really good right now. He's feeling really good. But pretty interesting fight though. Just I mean, both of them there, you know, across the board, all three matches that we did. So pretty unique things that we learned there. Obviously, we need to make sure that we speed tune some of our units so that we can take advantage of that second skill from Varus to go ahead and land that damage. But again, I don't know. It's just, that's just crazy, man. That's just crazy. All right. Can we put the immunity? Let's see. Can we strip? Should we strip? Yeah, we should strip. Let's go ahead and strip. Strip and stun. We don't want to deal with that DMRs. We don't want to deal with that DMRs. All right. Let's go ahead and get some more defense breaks in. Again, now this Draco is not on the despair set. This is just a regular, like a swift set or whatnot. You know what the funny thing is? I'm just gonna use this skill to generate attack bar. Obviously it doesn't good about a DPS, but it's all good. Let's go ahead. Should we work down this Wadam? Doesn't really matter. Right now the DPS is kind of brought down a little bit because of that attack break. So I feel really good about that. Oh no, don't take out Draco, man. If we lose this fight, that's going to be ridiculous. But we should be good. All the HP is a little bit on the lower end. Honestly, as easy as it would be to take out what I am right now, let's just try to take it out, and let's just try to take this Theo out. Oh, we couldn't. We should have just. Oh my god, we should have just done it. We should have just done it, dude. If we lose this fight, oh my god, this is gonna be so bad. Okay, okay, hold on a second. We're gambling now. We should have just done it. We knew we should have done it, but let's get the attack break on her. No attack break. Oh my god, take this out right now. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's it. That's it. No problem. No problem. Now we're just gonna have to deal with some sustain, which we're not too worried about now. even if she violent procs and does her Fallen Blossoms, it's all good. That was I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of scary there. That's what happens when you gamble and do stuff you're not supposed to do. You get yourself in that situation, and you know, basically allow myself to fail for you on video. That's what happens. That's what happens here. So, all right, just kind of finishing out there. You know, just final thoughts, kind of saying what we were talking about here in this last match. Pretty interesting units. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Avaris. I'm looking forward to playing around with him on Siege when I go up against those 32 molongs here. Varus, I think he's going to be super fun offensively as well as defensively. So I'm curious to figure out what composition that I can incorporate him. Obviously, I you know, have a limited amount of units, so I want to make sure that, considering the fact that there's way more natural 5-star towers than there are natural 4-star towers, that I take advantage and make sure that my natural 5-star towers are set, and then of course try to build, you know, some kind of you know, composition with my separate units here. I do have a secondary Commune, so I might be bringing in that one alongside with Varus and another unit to kind of fill it in. So, but either way, guys, that's going to be it. Again, comment to us if you're watching. Take note here, as NSFW wants me to let you know, please fix account security. Other than that, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. It's your boy Childish with ChildishPlays. Check it out. Take care, and we will see you all in the next Summoners War video. I'm out.